Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, all my messages are twin flame related. So if you've been guided to this channel for any reason at all, it could be because you're also on a twin flame journey, because I am a twin soul myself. So thank you for stopping by, and I really hope you find the answers you're looking for in this channel. And as always, thank you to everyone for liking the videos, for subscribing to my channel, for taking the time to comment and share your comments and your advice and love with the other viewers as well. I love to see that. I love to see you all communicating in the comment section. It's just beautiful. And I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, especially the ones that have been with me right from the start of this channel and who are still here and giving so much love and support. It's just, it means so much to me, and I feel so blessed, and I say prayers for you all every single day, and I send you all so much love and healing. So thank you so much for all you do for this channel and for me as a person as well. You've all really helped me grow and evolve as well. So thank you all so much. Now this is a very powerful day. Obviously it's Good Friday, but for many souls this is a very important day as well, because they're remembering a time where Yeshua, when he incarnated as Lord Jesus and endured so much when he was here to teach and to help humanity to heal and move back towards their divinity, to open up to their divinity. And unfortunately, as I've said before, humanity just was not prepared at that point to allow the spiritual side to come through, and we all know how it ended. But this morning in meditation, when I was connecting with the dragons and with the archangels, and especially those ascended masters energies, and I had a strong connection in Green Tarot today, and Melchizedek and Yeshua. It's a very powerful day today, because it's regardless of what happened that day at the crucifixion, it's even now today, those teachings that have been tried to be stamped out and twisted and all the rest of it, the teachings are coming through louder and louder and louder. And when I was working with the dragons this morning, they said heaven on earth is actually happening. Stay grounded. And Archangel Metatron said as well, it's all coming together. So this is a very powerful message. Now I just grabbed the decks I was told to get. I've just been told it's all coming together. Stay grounded. A lot of you may be working more with your dragon guides and stuff as well, like I was this morning. It's just a very powerful day. It's a very powerful day. I'm using my Christ Consciousness deck again, and I've got a couple of other decks here, my Dragon Oracle as well, and I'm going to pick up on some of the locations, because I was definitely picking up as I was falling asleep last night. I saw the Eye of Horus, or the Eye of Ra, and I also saw the Ankh. So there's definitely powerful energy coming through, and I'm getting Karnak and Delphi and Jerusalem, Giza, all those kind of places. So there's a lot of different energies coming through. But I just felt called to bring this message through today. As I say, Archangel Metatron's words were, stay grounded. It's all coming together. Be present, stay grounded, it's all coming together. And as I say, there's a very beautiful healing, and there's a shift happening. There's a powerful shift happening, and many of you will be feeling that. So let's do it. Calling in my heavenly ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protective light at all times, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also request, Archangel Michael, that whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Sorry, that's my daughter. Oh my goodness. Totally lost where I am. Oh yes. Archangel Metatron, can you please surround my child? Sorry, Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilize the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light, and gratitude to you always, and so it is. Sorry, I totally lost where I was going. Just listen to her laughing through there. Laughter really is the best medicine. Hopefully she remembers I'm doing this, because otherwise she'll start shouting, trying to tell me what it is she's laughing at. Okay. Now 111 has been coming through so strongly for me lately, so I don't know if anyone else has been seeing 111 a lot. I know it's definitely been coming through very loudly for me. Where will I start? Okay, I'm going to start with my Christ consciousness cards. Now I definitely look at this: Wisdom Bringer, Air School, and Steadfast. You're a candle, and I was picking up on the energy last night where you're a powerful light in this world. So let me just pick up a wee bit more energy on what's coming through here. Now, I feel this is many people's wisdom's going to be coming in even more stronger. It's all coming together. Something's all coming together. Your wisdom from, if you have connections to Greece or Egypt or all of the above, there's something coming through here. Spiritual practice. So, structure and routine. So this is just a reminder that anyone who has a regular spiritual practice, it's very good to get yourself in that routine, and especially when it comes to taking care of your space as well, like whatever you consider your altar, your workspace, whatever. It's always good to have it in order and have that routine. But also for me, my routines are like my prayer and meditation practices and all those kind of things too. But this could also be a message for someone who's about to start their own spiritual practice in some way. I know I'm going to be focusing a bit more on my healing modalities, so and I would love to one day open like my own practice for that, like, you know, where people can physically come and connect. So I'm picking up maybe that's someone else that's learning more about these kind of things. Maybe someone's focusing on their healing journey or something for, you know, to help other people. But there's definitely something I'm getting here about nature, the environment, animal communicators, stuff like that. Someone who could definitely be here to be like a bridge between the animal kingdom to help. I definitely feel something about healing nature and the environment and stuff like that as well. You could definitely be a clairvoyant, somebody who gets visions. You could definitely do remote viewing. Yellow roses could be significant. Angel guides, so you could bring through angel messages quite easily as well. You connect to the angelic realm. Tell me a bit more about this energy, please. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. So, Gethsemane. It says, the darkest hour, strength will arrive. Now, this morning when I was listening to I listened to my audio Bible every single day. And someone put in the comments before, oh, make up your mind. One minute you're saying you listen to the Bible, then you're saying something the Bible isn't true. And I stand by that. The Bible is a beautiful handbook and a guide for us all just to be better people, but there's a lot of the Bible that has been changed up and tampered with to try and get people to turn away from their spiritual side. But I still stand by that. I love my connection to the Bible, but there's some of it, you know, is not for your highest and greatest good, and it's been very typically changed to get people to turn away from their divinity. So I stand by that. So this is just saying that sometimes you need to go through the darkness in order to get to the light. When you feel like all hope is lost, I'm hearing that song. And when you feel like hope is gone, with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, you know you cannot hide. And when you feel like hope is gone, look inside. Sorry, I'm not going to sing it. Look inside you and be strong. Then you'll finally see the truth, that the hero lies in you. So when a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, Mariah Carey, I think. Sorry for murdering Mariah's song. I am no Mariah. But yes, there's definitely something here about someone's had to go through the darkness here. Yeah, look at that. Someone has had to go through their darkest hour. Someone has had to hit rock bottom, but it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And during my meditation, I saw stars spiraling like this. And then they just came together in like perfect harmony and shot up into the sky. And then there was fireworks. There's something here about, it's like stars are finally aligning. Something's finally aligning. And when it does, great celebrations like Three of Cups, Four of Wands. It's all coming together. But someone has had to hit rock bottom in order to truly, someone has had to go into the darkness here. This came out last night as well. Protected, highly protected. And for anyone who doesn't know the prayer of protection that comes with that card, you know, there's a prayer of protection that says the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, the shield of faith, the sword of spirit, and sandals for the feet that wish to walk in peace. That is the prayer you say. You ask, Lord Jesus, please place upon me the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, the shield of faith, the sword of spirit, and sandals for the feet that wish to walk in peace. And if people don't realise what that is all about, it's protecting your chakras. The helmet of salvation protects your crown and your third eye. The breastplate protects your heart chakra and your solar plexus. The belt of truth protects your sacral and root chakra. And then the chakras in your hands, your hand through the shield protects this hand, the sword protects this hand, and the sandals protect the chakras on the sole of your feet. That's what the armour of God's protection is doing. It's protecting your chakras. And, you know, I believe that's part of, you know, I've always believed that's part of the way, and I don't even want to think about it too much, but part of the way the crucifixion was definitely done in a way to affect Jesus's his healing hands, his way to connect with the Father through his crown. And I feel that all these things that were done to Lord Jesus on the cross was basically to block out all his chakras and all his connections. So I do feel there's something here about the armour of God being connected to that. So sacred sexuality, healing and deep connection. Now I always associate this with twin flame connections as well. A soul bond that is very sacred, and that sensual healing that comes through from, and you know, people will understand where I'm coming from when I say your 5D sacred sexuality is even more powerful than your physical version of it. Just because you're not physically with your masculine, that 5D sensuality you have with each other is so potent, it's so powerful, and it really helps to align. So there's definitely, when people talk about 5D, the 5D love side of things, it is very powerful and can definitely bring through a deeper connection and help align you both in the 3D as well, because your masculine is always there. Your masculine's always with you, you know, and just because physically they're not there, you can still tap into that sacred sexuality. So let's see. But this is, I definitely feel this is about the twin flames here. So the Magi, signs and divine timing. There's something about twin flames right now and divine timing. It's all coming together. You may not realise how important your frequencies are right now and how important it is to stay grounded. Faith over fear. Time to let go of fear. Time to let go of the doubt, the fear, and be held. It's time for you to nurture yourself. It's time for you to give yourself the love that you may feel you've never truly had. And this is the start of your healing journey as well. So Mary, mothering and nurture. So I do feel many of you at this time, you need to focus on allowing yourself the space to feel. Now what I mean by that is, if you are blocking out any emotions that need to come through, you know, like when a child is told to just be quiet, sit down, you know, only speak when you're spoken to, don't make a noise, sit there, don't move, you know, you're going to get punished if you make a lot of noise or do this or that. That is how your soul feels. That is how your soul feels when you don't allow your soul to express itself. Your soul is your inner child. So there's something here about allowing your soul to truly express how it feels. And in fact, I'm going to do a prayer at the end here. It's a special prayer for on this day to commemorate the crucifixion and everything that Yeshua went through when he incarnated as Jesus. Because I used to wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be saying words like Ela Pasan Min Bisha, and I couldn't understand what I was saying. I started Googling words and I realised that I was trying to, in my sleep, I was waking up and I was quoting the Lord's Prayer in 1st century Aramaic. So my soul wanted to start saying the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic, and I then focused on learning it fully. Now I've got it written down, which I say it every morning now, which is very powerful and helps me align with my meditations and stuff. But I've got it written down just so in case I, pressure of doing it on camera. But there's something here about allowing your soul that freedom to speak, that freedom, just freedom in general, just giving your soul the freedom to express itself. And if you're not giving yourself that nurturing motherly energy, then your soul feels closed out, your soul feels shut down. There could definitely be some inner child healing here between you and your person that needs to be done here. Now there's a card of inner child healing. So I definitely feel that coming through, like be a child again. And look, the baby there as well, air school. I just feel your soul wants to be more expressive. Your soul wants the freedom. I mean, if you look at this child here in the water with its arms out like this, that's all your soul wants. Your soul's here for one purpose only, and that's to learn and to bring through wisdom. And I feel there's a lot of wisdom coming through here in the souls I'm connecting to here of Egypt and Greece and Delphi and all those kind of beautiful energies. And I feel, yeah, I can't believe, because that says freedom and it came out with the child. Your inner child wants this freedom. Your inner child wants the freedom just to be. Your soul wants to be a light to others. Your soul wants to bring through the wisdom it has. Your soul has so much wisdom. and light to share with the world. And if you're not allowing your inner child, your soul, to be able to speak and to express itself, then it feels like it's not free. Jesus, follow my lead. And this card is even more special today. His teachings live on, regardless of the amount of people that have tried to change it and alter it and switch things around. But his teachings live on in all of us. And I love, because this is Sisterhood of the Rose energy here in the bottom. Sisterhood, the feminine way. It's not just about what Jesus said here. The women of the Bible. Powerful feminine energies in the Bible. Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, you know, Esther. There's so many, actually, so many powerful women in the Bible that do not get the credit for it. I mean, even the wife of the wife of Pontius Pilate, I think it's Pontius Pilate, I'm sure it was his wife. She was the one that knew they were about to make a huge mistake crucifying Jesus. And she tried, Pontius Pilate's wife tried to stop it. She tried to persuade her husband, you need to stop this. You're making a huge mistake. And the lady, I can't remember her name, or if she even had a name in the Bible, the one who poured all her expensive perfume over Jesus' feet. She, in fact, she poured her expensive perfume over his entire body. She anointed him just before his crucifixion. And, you know, all these women played a huge part in the Bible. And I think it's beautiful that this card came out with Jesus. Divine Feminines, you have such a strong connection to dragons and everything, especially right now. You are nurturing your connections as well. Whether you realise that or not, you are very nurturing towards your masculines. So let's see. Tell me a bit more here. So it says, peace, calm centre, calm mind. Now I kept hearing peace this morning through my meditation. When I was working with the dragons, I kept on hearing heaven on earth, it's happening. Peace, hope, love, justice. It's all coming in here. It's all coming together. And it's through the work Divine Feminines are doing here. Now, as I say, it's not about man or woman. It's about Divine Feminine energy. Resurrection. For many of you, your twin flame connections are being resurrected here. Yeah, and this came through last night as well. Living through the heart space. Allowing the heart space to open up fully here. The key to life. Living from the heart space. Connecting to the portal of your heart is the key to life. And that is the key to life. That is your key to living. That's the key to unlocking everything you need. Yeah, look, I'm saying the key to unlocking everything and it says doors opening. It's the key. The ankh or the onk, whatever you want to say, is the key to life. It's the key to living. It's the key to everything. But it starts through the portal of your heart. Stand up. Be a light to others. But remain grounded. Yeah, I was getting that you're helping. I keep on getting this message coming through. You are helping the collective to ascend. A group of twin flames who I believe were incarnated at the time of Jesus, myself included, are here for a very particular reason. And it's to get people to connect through their heart space and connect to their divinity, to go through their awakening. That is what we're here for. It's a time to sit in that spiritual energy. Meditation is so important right now. rest, renewal, meditation, prayer is so important. Yeah, look, the key to life and peace came back again. So weird, I don't know if you heard that there. Something, as I said, that something scratched my door. I don't know if it was like a cat or something. So a time for celebration and time to express yourself. And be grateful for everything. Just be grateful for everything. So let's see. I'm going to pull an Ascended Masters. So which one of the Ascended Masters is working with this twin flame group right now? As I say, I definitely feel Green Tara, Melchizedek, Hilarion possibly. Okay, so Sopdet, cosmic power. Now this morning I did connect with the dragon from Sirius, and Sopdet has connections to Sirius. So it says unlimited potential, sacred mission and intuition coming online. So we had this energy come through last night about shared missions and things. So let's see. Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. So as I say, I definitely feel this morning, I felt really emotional when Yeshua came through to me this morning, because I was just thanking him for everything that he's continued to teach us, and how you know, I understand everything he went through before when he incarnated as Jesus, but how much his teachings still stand today. And the fact he's come out in this reading is very special indeed. So let's see. But you know, I'm just letting you know what I've been feeling come through as well. He doesn't want to be put on a pedestal. He just wants you all to follow your heart. He just wanted you all to have compassion and love and kindness, forgiveness, and show non-judgment towards everyone. Every living thing, every person, including yourself. That is all that Yeshua incarnated here to teach you. And I know he doesn't want to be put on any pedestals or anything like that. He just wants you to take on his teachings. That is the greatest thank you can ever give. Lemurians. So definitely the Lemurians and the Atlanteans was coming through. Kuan Yin and that energy of unconditional love. Okay. Kuthumi, initiatory experiences, enlightened action from Kuan Yin. Says choose compassion and move forward with grace and love. So that's Sirius, the Lemurians, Jesus, Kuan Yin, any other Ascended Masters coming through here. Joan of Arc, sacred activist, do not be afraid, stand up for your beliefs. So this is just saying it's time to truly let your authentic self shine. Okay, let your authentic self shine through. Mother Mary again, miraculous events are coming in for you. This one. Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith. Now, I haven't told you guys this, but through a meditation a couple of days ago, Archangel Michael and Archangel Faith came in together, and Archangel Faith was resting her head on Archangel Michael's shoulder, and it was the most beautiful thing, and it really filled my heart with so much love. So there's something here about a sacred connection, your spiritual calling, finding peace. Finding peace within. There's something balancing out here and harmonizing. And I was picking up on this energy today, Green Tara. So it's just saying that healing is not an overnight thing, you know, it's something that takes a while, and I mean, a healing journey can take years. It's so important to remember that. Sorry about Roxy. Horus, manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifesting. Thoughts attract and create. So this is all about your positive thinking. Keep your thoughts positive. And Hathor, I just realised Hathor and Horus together. Oh my goodness. And Atlanteans behind that. So that's beautiful. Hathor and Horus come out together. That's beautiful. So let's see. Do you have any more Ascended Masters here? So there's definitely this beautiful strong union energy. So Hanuman, devoted warrior. Let God's love hold you in your strength. Now we got that Gethsemane card as well. Just basically a reminder that in a time when you need God's help and support, if you stay in your faith, you will get it. And it shows up in the strangest ways. It certainly has done for me. You know, it's there's been so many. I've got so many stories I can tell you about moments, God incidences in my life, and how even the moments where I was really there was times where I was really broke, and I would still help people, even though, you know, I would have very little money in the bank myself, and if somebody needed help, I'd give them it. And I would think, I don't know how I'm going to, you know, when I'm going to get my next money, because my paycheck's not for a couple of weeks or something like that. And I would manage to always, somehow, some miracle would bring the money and more money into my bank account. And when I think back now, you know, it obviously was all just pure, like God incidences. That's all I can describe it as. It's been crazy to me. I've never ever been able to understand things fully until now. But you know, I've always been someone who, even when I had barely anything myself, I was always very generous, and it's coming back now. It does come back. That Dharma will always come back around. So, river of blessings. Exactly. Releasing the constraints. This is letting go of that lack mentality. Letting go of the lack mentality is all coming together. When you let go of the lack mentality, it's all coming together here. Innovation, new creations, and earth magic. So it says fearlessness, removing all obstacles. So this is just something is moving forward here. Something is being released. It's almost like your blessings have been unlocked. It's like you're unlocking those blessings. And look at the white horse here charging forward. And I saw that vision last night of someone breaking away from the group and charging forward. You know, this is you and your masculines here are going to be creating something very beautiful in the world. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So tenderness, true love and compassion. Oh my goodness. You know what, I thank God every morning for blessing me with true love in this lifetime. Not just with my masculine. I always say thank you for blessing me with true love for myself. And you have to have that true love for yourself first and foremost. But when you can show, when you can stretch that love. You can allow that love to spread out far and wide to animals, to nature, to everyone around you. That is truly a gift to share. And I feel the energies I'm picking up on here is definitely all about that. You guys it's coming together. You've unlocked some blessings here through kindness and compassion, healing the earth, the power to give and receive healing. This is what I feel. See, remember I said something about the environment, something about animals and nature. And there's there again on that card, compassionate towards nature. Soul tribe energy, and I'm feeling your self-love and healing divine feminine is bringing these twin flame connections back together. So precognition, psychic abilities, future visions. Now I did see there was something about remote viewing, and you know, I've seen some of you that could work with crystal balls and stuff like that, especially the ones who have connections to like the Isis temples and things in past lives in Egypt, because they use kind of bowls of oil and water and things like that to look into the future. So you could definitely be getting visions and prophetic visions and things. Twin flame, and look, deep emotions. This is what I was feeling. Unknown feelings, past life influences. And it was strange that Hathor and Horus come out, because obviously I was getting that Ankh and or the Onk and the Eye of Horus or the Eye of Ra. Idyllic times, the garden, paradise is coming. This is what I feel. This is what I feel. It's like the more divine feminine you sit in that energy of self-love and compassion, the more you're healing your masculines here. The more you're healing this twin flame connection, and you're bringing it back together. Right, hold on. Do you have anything else from this deck? And I'm going to get some places. Now I forgot to get the book for that, which is rather annoying. Okay, so radiance. Phoenix rising, rising from the ashes of conflict and drama. But I also feel that that's to do with the masculines here. Yeah, this is what I feel like, healing heart and opening your heart. Whoever I'm connecting to here, you have went through, yeah, divine feminine, you went through a lot of purging in the heart space here. And I feel this resurrection energy that's coming in, obviously we all know what the resurrection stands for regarding the past, but I feel honestly the resurrection power here of this connection. I feel the resurrection of a connection coming in. And it's because divine feminine, you have stayed in grace, in compassion, in love, and kindness, but you have not closed your heart off. Despite the conflict and the hostilities, you've rose above it. It's like, you know, when people go low, you go higher. And I feel you have went much higher here. You have almost like ascended out of the darkness yourself, because I started out with this message about someone who's healed themselves out of the darkness, going with the flow, letting go of the past, cleansing and recovering. This is the purging energy I feel you're in, divine feminine. This is the purging energy I feel that many divine feminines have been going through lately. That beautiful purging energy. See? Purging and twin flames. Divine feminine, you're the energy you've been sitting in, this, you know, purging away all the dense energies and things, has truly helped to align you and your masculines here. Now, can I just remind everyone that you have to have union within before union happens in the 3D, in the physical. So anyone who's saying, oh, when's my union going to happen? The union, first and foremost, is within you. Okay, so Mont Saint-Michel in France. So, and the fleur-de-lis could be significant to someone, but this could be, someone could have a real strong connection. And in fact, I know one of my viewers does have a very strong connection to this place. Tell me any other areas here that could be significant. Now, this came out the last time, Shamanka, which is all about the shaman energy. So, and I think that's in Russia. Any other places that are significant to this message, please and thank you. Any other places that are coming through? Now that Mont Saint Michael is definitely a place, a very special place, but it was I think it was a monastery. So somebody could have past life connections to there. Gobliotepe. Now this again is to do with like some sort of tribe energy. I think this is somewhere in the Middle East. That was to do with an ancient tribe. I can't remember which one now, but someone definitely could have Middle East connections. Or Eastern Europe. I'm trying to remember now. I wish I'd remembered the book. Papa Nui. So that again, that's I might have to go and get the book here. I'm gonna go and get the book. Excuse me one moment. Okay. Wow. 555 on my phone. I just realised that. Okay. So I'm going to see what other places, and I'm not going to read them all out. I can't believe it's 555 on my phone. Any other places here that are significant to this message? I'm not going to read all the information about them, but okay. Externstein, now I think that's somewhere in Germany. And Varanasi. Any other places that are significant to the group of twin flames here we're picking up on? So Bighorn, so that Native American energy coming through. Thank you. Oh, I just saw this and I wondered if it'd come out. So the plains of Bagan, and look at that peacock energy there in the front, and Karnak. Anything else? One more please. I'm going to read a couple from the book. Okay, the Vatican, and Santiago de Compostela. Okay, and I'll split the deck, and that always comes through, that Knossos and Delphi energy. See, Delphi and Knossos came through as well. So I'll take both of these because I'm picking up on that energy as well. Okay, so I'm just going to read the places and the energy that comes through for them, and I'm going to get a dragon. This is supposed to be a short message because I've still got a lot of reading to bring through later. So let me see here. Okay, so interesting places came through. Externstein, which is this one here. Where did that one go? This one here. So if you look at the arrow pointing upwards there, it says it means liberation, and it's in Germany. Lippe in Germany. And it says don't drown in murky waters. Norse legend tells of a huge sea snake, Jomungard, the world serpent, who encircled the earth by biting its own tail like Ouroboros. The snake who represents the circle of life. It is said that when Jomungand let go, the world will end. Yet the snake does not let go, but indeed forever circles the world, ensuring life goes on. So this is all about learning and evolving. And it represents a culmination of many paths or points of view. Lines coming together, shown here, rising out of the waters of uncertainty and pointing towards awakened consciousness. So this is what I was feeling. There's something here about you guys. So someone could have connections to Germany. And definitely helping to raise the consciousness. Let's see, what else? What other ones do we have? probably not be able to read them all, but I'll read the ones. Mont Saint-Michel, Focus, Belief, Normandy in France. Focusing on your Saint-Michel, this card also explores the site's connection with the anointed sacred place, Karnak in Brittany. So this is somewhere different. This is Karnak with a C. Linked to Mont Saint-Michel by a ley line and by their shared prehistoric cultures. So there's something here. The standing stones of Karnak are a gateway through the Mont Saint-Michel here, and it's saying the most significant of these. So it says it's to do with high vibrational beings that move through from one earth plane to the spirit realm through this. There's some sort of portal here. The fleur-de-lis, Archangel Michael, who legend has offered the symbol of the fleur-de-lis to humanity. This emblem, however, may have appeared centuries before Christ in the ancient art of the Olmec as a symbol of the tree of life and the trinity of all creation. So that's Mont Saint-Michel, which came out first, which was interesting. So, right, okay. This is going to take forever to get through all of these. Santiago de Compostela, it means reconciliation, and it's in Spain. So this card's all about reconciliation. So someone could have strong connections to Spain as well. This card shows as a modern day pilgrim passport used in the Camino de Santiago, the Way of St. James. The scallop shell is a symbol of the legendary pilgrimage, while the dagger cross of St. James represents the apostles. So, okay, so this is about St. James and it's about the apostles. St. James was protected. Very sacred, special place. So it says finding reconciliation within yourself and then with others. So this is a very powerful card of reconciliation. Let's see. I think I pulled too many cards. The Vatican, energy focuses secrets, Vatican City in Italy. And this is all to do with a temple of Apollo and Christendom, places of Christendom and paganism, burial grounds, and also a lot to do with Caligula. So definitely an energy of that come through as well. Where did that card go? So that's for the Vatican. I don't know much about that, so I cannot comment too much on that energy. I just know something about it's a temple. It was a temple of Apollo close to there or something as well. Let's see. See the other sides here. Shamanka, I already read that one in one of my other previous readings, but it's all to do, the focus is shamanism. It was more just to see where they are. So Siberia and Russia. So I remember that one was Russia, and that is all about shamanism. Let's see the other places. There were some I wasn't too sure where they were. Okay. Delphi, know thyself, where'd that card go? So there we go, obviously famous for its oracles, great wisdom, and it's in Phocis in Greece. So somebody who has definitely strong connection to Greece. And there's another Greek one as well with the Knossos card there as well. So that'll probably be next on the list. Yep. Energy focus, escape, Crete in Greece. So this is all about the labyrinth, escaping the labyrinth. So something about Greece here, wisdom, which I did feel coming through. I felt Karnak and Greece were significant. Göbekli Tepe, so it's in Turkey. So I did feel kind of Middle East energy. Sanaliufu province in Turkey, and it's all about resurrection. Oh my goodness, now I knew this was a sacred place. I'm going to actually read this one just purely for it because it symbolises resurrection. So gaze into the hollows of the eyes of the skull on the card, and are you intrigued or scared by this? The skull appears within a circular void, a symbol of the existence of another dimension that makes possible the resurrection of the dead. Wow. Strong resurrection energy. That is crazy, because I definitely felt that come through so strongly. Resurrection energy today. What else was there? Karnak, Bighorn, Varanus, and Papa Nui. So I'm just going to tell you where they are, because I'm not going to spend too much time reading any more stuff. So Karnak, protection. So that there's the Eye of Horus, Eye of Ra. Some people call it the Eye of Horus, some people call it the Eye of Ra. I think it just depends. But it's coming through here as the energy of protection. Karnak in Egypt. So let's see. Let's see, get the last few places that wanted to come through. Okay. Varanasi, overcoming challenges, and that's in India. So I should have known it was India, because it's very very Indian influence there on the card, and that is all to do with overcoming challenges. Does it feel as if your dreams are always being dashed, or that all your plans go awry because something else steps in the way to block it? The Hindu elephant-headed deity Ganesh offers assistance, for he is the remover of all obstacles in your path. So that energy of Ganesh coming through there as well, which is beautiful. Overcoming all the obstacles. Let's see, Plains of Begun, deliverance. Location, Mandalay region in Myanmar. So whatever grievance of trauma that has shaped your life, whether it's done to you or you're doing that to others, it can be rectified. The peacock is a Buddhist symbol of openness, acceptance, and great wisdom. The bird's ability to eat poisonous plants without being affected made it synonymous with the great Bodhisattvas, those who, motivated by great compassion, seek to attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings around them. So definitely a very powerful energy there of wisdom coming through with that card as well, and connection with the angels and all these sentient beings. So let's see. And only 2 left to do, and then I'm going to get a dragon to close out. This is a longer message than planned, but I'll be back later with a love message. I definitely feel energy of Machu Picchu as well, but that card didn't come out, so I'm not going to read it. But stewardship, focusing southeastern Pacific Ocean. Papa Nui, also known as the Easter Islands, could be viewed as the ultimate lesson for humanity over exploitation of the islands, resources, spiritual price, and hunger for power resulted in environmental exhaustion and social collapse by the time of the Europeans' arrival in 1722. This is just one interpretation of the history of this sacred place, but each prioritising of man's activities over environmental sustainability continues worldwide to this day. The card depicts one of the petroglyphs in which the island abounds uses totems to mark their territory. The power symbol belongs to the Tangata Marsa, which is a birdman cult, of which the creator gods and fertility deity Maka Maka was the principal god in later years. Young men were sent annually to retrieve the first egg of the Sooty Tern to bestow great honour onto the victor's chieftain and clan and win the favour of the ancestors and the gods. So it's never too late to be a good steward and act now to help others. So this is definitely about the downfall, you know, it's like 54:45 on the clock there. This is all to do with the downfall of, like, because of greed and stuff like that. So it's just saying, you know, you can come back from that, that it's possible to come back from that. So Bighorn will probably be the last one, and I'm pretty sure Bighorn is the last one in the deck. I'll just check. Principles, Wyoming and Montana. Bighorn is a Native American spiritual heartland, a stunning area of mountain range and forest that straddles the adjacent countries in Wyoming and Montana. In Montana, the greed of the white man brought the native Sioux tribes of the Lakota, Northern Cherokee and Cheyenne and Arapaho together to fight at the 1976 Battle of Little Bighorn, also known as Custer's Last Stand. So that, again, this is about the greed of man actually being what's led to wars and fighting and things like that. So I do feel there's a strong energy here of the twin flame connections I'm picking up on are definitely going to be helping to clear away that all these environmental issues, and also you know, to help the environment, to help nature, to help animals, but I do feel to help people to see through the illusions of greed and all the materialism that's kept them stuck. So let me see. Let's bring through a dragon. As I say, this has been a longer session than I planned. This dragon came through today. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. This dragon came through this morning for me. So, strengthen you to stand in your power with great wisdom. Awaken to your majesty. Wear your cloak of power and pride. So, wear your cloak with power and pride. So, this could definitely, the fact that it's coming through here, this could be something that you're all connecting with right now. The dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. Prepare all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. Now, I'm sure the dusky pink dragon comes through in my last message as well, because I have been working with the dusky pink dragon and the rose gold dragon, and Cranion's dragon actually. So that these beautiful energies of love and stuff coming through from the dragons right now are really to prepare you all for your unions, your 3D physical union, but that can't happen until you're in that 5D union energy, until you're in union within self. The blue dragon from the Pleiades. Prepare you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing to others. So there's this beautiful energy here, a lot of and I actually had an epic dream last night, which a galactic dream, and I'm not sure yet whether to talk about it. I'm going to sit with Archangel Metro and stuff and see if it's something I need to bring through, or I don't know if it's something I need to write about. I'm not too sure, or whether it was like a past life memory for me. I've had kind of galactic dreams before on other planets and things, but this was like an epic sci-fi movie in my dream. And I don't know if it's something going to be relevant for my love reading later. I'll have to ask first about that. Earth and Water Dragon creates a foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities and nurturing your ideas. Harvest your abundance at this time. So there's definitely that energy of new beginnings and a time to enjoy your abundance and the fruits of your labour. I just feel for many of you, it's your harvest season. You've unlocked blessings. The Sunshine Yellow Dragon helps you to help animals. Yes, serving animals, healing them, respecting them, and understanding them. Look at this. This is what I said right from the start. I felt that I was picking up on energies here who were going to be helping animals in nature somehow, and also helping people to evolve out of the need for greed and the matrix energy. The Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. So spread belonging, warmth and oneness, bringing people everywhere together around the world. So look at that, the Orange Dragon. Wow. Give me one more, please, because I'm over there anyway. The Lilac Fire Dragon, one of my favourite dragons. I love the Lilac Fire Dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up and transcend love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope and joy. Now I kept on hearing that today in my meditation when the dragons were coming in, and they were all coming in at different points, and I was trying to keep up with how, in fact, Archangel Michael's dragon came in at one point as well, and they just kept on talking about heaven on earth. And it was so strange because when I was in my meditation and the dragons were talking about heaven on earth, like literally a minute or two later, my daughter was watching something on TV and I heard Belinda Carlisle, "Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?" And I thought, heaven is a place on earth. And that song came on just a few minutes after I was hearing all the messages coming through from the dragons. So let's get one more dragon because I'm over there anyway. So whoever watched this to the end, thank you. Air Dragon helps you to rise above the earthly matters. Exactly. Communicate honestly brings exploration, inspiration and hope. See life from a much higher perspective. This is what I'm feeling for many of the twins I'm picking up right now. And this honestly, yeah, you're on 144. I do feel you're going to be honestly helping nature, animals, and helping people to leave behind that need for greed. And I mean, you saw some of these cards come through all about how, you know, places had failed because of their need for greed and stuff. The Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. And I do feel this is going to happen very quickly here. I do feel like you're going to come into alignment here for 3D union very, very quickly. Royal souls, royal lineage, you know, spiritual royalty, whatever you want to call it, spirit elders, many of your ascended masters who have gone through an awakening in this lifetime, and it's because you're all coming together. The Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. Look, I mean, so many starseed energies coming through here. Andromeda, Pleiadians, and now Arcturians. So, Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus opens you to the knowledge of the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light to others. So that diplomatic energy coming through with the Arcturians. So, powerful energies, and I'm looking forward to bringing through a love message later, and we're going to find out a wee bit more about it before I bring it through, because I do feel it's going to be a very important one this weekend. The energy of resurrection is coming through so strongly, not just because of the, as I say, the biblical implications of what the resurrection meant to Jesus, but also what it means, I feel, to many connections right now. So I look forward to bringing you a message later, and thank you for watching this one if you do, and I look forward to connecting with you all on my next message. Namaste.